People keep on saying it, and then YouTube, they're gonna add it to the list pretty soon.
Exactly.
Shit.
I didn't say cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah.
On the move like I need a new hobby. Fucking 9 to 5.
Cock-a-doodle. That sounds hilarious.
Yo, the bad thing about that is that
Everything, nigga?
well, nah. I'm gonna tell you what the worst thing about it. The worst thing about it is that it's something that they're trying to normalize as it's being okay. If you agree with it in your relationship, then it's okay. That's something that we should agree with. Everybody should agree. Hold on. Everybody should agree with it overall. This should be an overall belief system, ideology that it's okay to do this fucking shit. Where it's not like you're trying to control people, but you're trying to tell people a more sensible way to live. If you want to have an open mind, that's okay.
Does that say 11 people on that one? Oh no, I'm bugging it.
How many people?
Zero.
So where you get 11? How you
Poor ice.
You seeing stuff that ain't there.
Poor ice.
We are live.
That 0 was 1-1.
Yeah,
that shit is.
But nah, like people normalizing that behavior is really like a bad thing, because I think I told my sister this the other day. It's not that we talk about this, yeah, we have our opinions, but think about our message is dangerous. We talking to so many people, so like, yeah, it's okay to be like, well, I believe. It's okay to be an individual, right, in certain situations, but when you're talking to so many different people, you gotta be careful with how you handle this information, because there's a lot of people giving out terrible fucking advice. Like, let's just keep it a band. So you can't really just be like, oh,
drop
well,
some names,
it's
Smiley.
okay.
Who's giving out
I'm not
bad
even gonna
advice?
do that. I'm not gonna do that. There ain't no need to do it. People already know.
Oh,
But what I'm saying is, like, if you seeing shit like this happening and you see that it's wrong, you're gonna say something about it. If you're a person that cares about society, saving the world, like, you're not gonna try to put out no bullshit when you know that somebody's kid that you're related to, or your kid might see this content or some shit like that, or some kid that you care about is gonna see this content. They're gonna grow up and they're gonna be like, yo, like, these motherfuckers not just smoking, just talking some shit. They talking some sensible, logical fucking shit.
Yeah, once they start using it against us, bro, then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we gotta like censor what the fuck we said, because then, you know.
Nah, but I'm saying it's okay to have a. Everybody, you're not gonna have something that you agree on, but we could at least agree that when we're putting out information, that we're putting out information that's conducive to our environments. Like, we don't want to put something out that's like, fuck, I don't give a fuck, it's just for ratings, it's just for entertainment. I can give a fuck about entertainment at the end of the day.
But that's what makes us targets.
It does, but then, like, me
right
talking
now,
about those points about this dude being a cuck, and he's married and he has a newborn child, is fucking terrible. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody saying, yo, I think that's fucking terrible, and I think other people should think that's fucking terrible. If you think it's okay...
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Why?
I'm going to tell you why. But I'm going to say, if you think it's okay, then fuck it. You think it's okay. But don't fucking say anything. Shut the fuck up.
Because I agree with you. But
so
why
you can say your opinion, but no
you can say your opinion, but
shut the fuck up.
The reason that I'm doing it is the reason that I'm doing. Let me not yell. The reason that I'm doing it is because it's a message that's being heard for the minds that's going to be taken over hundreds of years from now. So if you care about what happens to the people that you leave on this earth, then you care about the message that's being taught to them. You can't really control them receiving the message, really, except for making them a prisoner in their own home, bro. Go ahead.
Let me say, so like what I said the other day when we were talking about this, like, for the majority of men, and even women too, they're possessive. When you're in a relationship with someone, most people are not going to want to do that. So I don't think in this particular case, people are not going to be watching this and be like, oh, I want to be a cuck because he did it. And nobody said if it's right or wrong. I said I wouldn't do that, but I don't think you should tell other people what to do in their relationship if they're happy. But what I will say is, if you have a kid, I don't think you should be living that type of life, because that is, but again, that's your life. I'm not raising your child, but you are putting your child out in the world. So if you want to be even like a polyamorous relationship or something, I don't think you should have. It's just confusing to the when you have all these extra variables and stuff going on in a relationship. Your mom's doing porn. That's traumatizing the kids. The kids gonna go to school. Your mom and your dad are porn stars. You're gonna go. People, you could literally look this up and watch your parents fucking each other. Like that's traumatizing. Like and fucking other people or whatever. So you could go to school and the kids could taunt you for that. You could get into fights and stuff, and it's traumatizing. Like you shouldn't be doing that if you plan on having a future. Any type of sex work that you're planning on doing, OnlyFans, stripper. If you want that type of lifestyle, like I said, polyamory or whatever, where y'all gonna be, I don't think you should bring a child into that. I feel like that's some fun type of stuff. Like you should do that if you want to have. You have another girlfriend and she have a boyfriend or whatever. Like if y'all do that, you should do that before you're ready to settle down.
So what about in your point? What about a situation like the brat situation, right? So the brat is pregnant, right? When the baby is born, you don't think that baby's gonna be like, why do I got two mommies and everybody else has? You see what I'm saying? What's the difference between that?
It does happen in some cases because there are people that have raised kids. Because I watch YouTube a lot or whatever.
I like that. I like that question.
I watch YouTube a lot, and I watch all type of content regardless of your sexual or it don't be about what they doing in their personal life. Their content that they putting out is what I'm interested in or whatever. So there's this couple and I know other people that have talked about it. Some people that are gay say they wouldn't want their kid to be gay. They had a kid before or whatever, and now this is who they're with. They're with a woman and they're a woman, and their son is straight and he's not confused. They didn't push that on him like, oh, you gotta be this way, like but he's straight. And then some people might be like that, and some people it may seem like they gay. They might have like certain tendencies, but they might not necessarily be. But it might, if you look at it, you might be like, oh, he did this or turn his head like. So I think in some cases it could be like they might be confused. But I think in those relationships you should explain that to your kid. Like you don't have to be. We're together like this or whatever, but you don't have to be that way. You could be with a woman if you want to explain that to them. Like this is who we fell in love with. We decided to, if that's your situation, we decided to be with each other, but that don't mean this is the only way.
That's definitely something that
you definitely need to have a conversation.
That's definitely something that's gonna have to be discussed if you have that type of relationship.
I think you should discuss it, and it doesn't always go.
I think adult people like. I'm not gonna get into what I necessarily agree on, what I don't, because when it comes to that, like people living their life, as long as it's not affecting other people, I don't care about it. What I'm saying is, what the message is that's being put out is affecting other people. That's why. So I mean, if you're in your household and you got two moms or you got two dads or whatever, and it works, I guess, whatever. And you have to grow up, there's other things that you're going to have to deal with besides that. You know what I mean? Like kids that's in school that probably find that information out. How those kids are going to probably treat you when they know this information. You got two mommies, you got two daddies.
Because some people have even asked them questions about it.
Let me finish. So like, those are, not just that. You know what I mean? I was just taking an example, but there's so many other dynamics other than that comes from that. Now, that deals with those people, whether they want to accept those challenges with bringing a child into their life, because their kid is probably going to be adopted, or they're going to have to do some type of, some type of scientific experiment or something for them to have a kid or something. Yeah, or they could do that, whatever. Which again is another thing that brings a whole nother discussion. But what I'm talking about is whether you have 3 parents or you have 2 parents. Whenever there's that dynamic, that has to be a discussion in your household, however you do it. What they're saying is like why it's okay for this person to be in corn and share his person with someone else and be okay with it and be married and they just had a child. And now what type of environment is for that child with this dynamic in their household? What discussion do you think is being had? Or how do you think this is going to affect this child? This is a fucked up situation, and we can't ignore it.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, yeah.
To me, if it's just a
one thing, just say one thing.
Oh shit.
Well, we need corn stars because everybody loves a little corn.
You about to go that way?
Continue.
I ain't gonna go.
Nah, go ahead.
I'm just saying, if we have the same, because I agree with what he was saying. Mm-hmm. I feel like there definitely has to be a discussion. Like, look, this is what it is. This isn't what you have to be. You could be whatever you want, but this is what it is. I would hope. I don't know, but I would hope that were to be that conversation. But to me, that conversation is the same conversation as in, look, I do porn. This is what I do for, people might feel a way about it, but this is just what it is. So, like, it's not like one's not more detrimental than the other, in my opinion. They're both pretty, like, I'm not going to say abnormal, but I'm going to say pretty taboo to the general public.
Right?
So it's like, I just don't understand. Is it like, am I bugging? Like, is there a difference? Is it not equal? Like, is one worse?
The problem in this situation isn't the message of whether what the parents do for work is good or bad. Because, it is what it is. People can look at it however they want. In some countries it's banned.
It's the morality of the situation.
That, but not really that, right? It's the question that's being portrayed of masculinity at fault in this situation. Because they're of sound mind. The woman, like, I wanna put more layers onto this so you understand where I'm coming from. Just to understand my perspective on it and why I'm upset. It's not about morality. It's not that. You know what I mean? I watch corn. You know what I mean? So it's not that. I don't think it's bad. Hell, I don't even think if two corn stars are in a relationship that's bad. I'm not arguing any of that shit.
It's just the kids, bro. That's what
it's that about. And the message of, I'm a married man. Mm-hmm. I agree that I'm going to give my woman up to share her with someone else. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel like it's okay. It's okay for a man to do that. Bro, I feel like that's a faulty message to give out to young men.
That to me is a fetish. That to me is no difference than S&M. To me, it's the same fucking thing. It's a kink that he has, and he has that fetish, and he wants, like, to me, like, you're attaching the values of, like, a normal wedding. Like, I love you, you love me. That's never been their deal, bro. Mm-hmm. And in America, you could be married and be more business related, because that was a business move, bro. Okay. He knew that he was going to get money for his wife is sleeping with a black man.
And that's what I'm saying. The whole thing about it, like, yeah, right? And I'm not. But that's not what I know that. But that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, we're saying this like some people are like, yo, like, you know how everybody always say, yo, that's their life, let them live their life, da 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 da. But I always say, we live in a world where the parents aren't the heroes anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
TV
is. Nigga, so we gotta stomp down or crack down on what messages we have. Like, it needs to be something like, okay, him saying this, don't cancel him, don't do anything like that, but acknowledge, like, yo, somebody needs to say, yo, y'all know this is stupid, right? Is somebody gonna say that? And then if nobody wants to say that this is stupid, then fine, let it rock.
They leave it to public opinion, bro.
They leave it to public opinion, but what is it doing to our society? It's destroying us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So all I'm doing is trying to, what we was talking about earlier, save the world. That's gonna be the title of this shit. We gotta save the world, baby.
We gotta save the world, bro.
The funny part is that he said before in the beginning, because they both were in the corn industry, mm-hmm. and he said, this is so funny saying that, but
it's hard to remember, man. We gotta try to stick to it, man, so we could monetize one of these videos.
He said
I get edited and stuff.
She wasn't allowed to have sex
Nah, you good.
with other people. Only they could do scenes together since they got in a relationship. But he must have changed his mind now.
And then not even another man, a BBC.
So who was it?
I don't know.
Jason Love.
Famous.
Jason Love, yeah. He be on this. I said it all confidently, like, yeah. Like,
nigga knew the nigga and everything. I'm like,
there's a popular. Well, listen, there's a popular sketch, and maybe I know too much.
Jason.
But there's a popular title, Blacked.com.
Yeah.
BLACK.
I heard of that from what's in it?
Right.
Yeah.
So the premise of it is these like football player size dudes, and they all gangbang a bunch of white women.
That is so brutal.
But they love it.
Fetish, bro.
Listen,
fetish, bro.
A corn is like 75% acting.
And then
25% pleasure, because you gotta like to do this, to go through all of this, and there's got, I'm gonna say 20 to 5%, because it's 20% of the pleasure, and there's like a 5% for shame.
Sometimes they can't breathe. I be worried. I be like, are these
tears
people
coming out their eyes?
They be choking them in.
They love it.
Like,
they're not
or they nose be running. No, they really be choking them for real.
It.
Like, cause you hate when they say.
So where's the acting?
And you know,
the acting is how many times. No, the acting is how many times they have to do that.
They be stepping on their head and shit. Sometimes, like it be just.
It'd be brutal, bro.
Black?
It'd be brutal.
Yeah, there's like certain types of porn.
So he's violent. Like, so this nigga violated his.
I didn't.
He didn't just fuck her.
They didn't air it. It doesn't air until the 13th.
Oh, they just talk about it.
But they've already shot it. It's already done. But
so what I'm asking is,
she said she couldn't have X with her man because it was in so much pain. That's what she said to her man.
Their booty hole, like
and she wears plugs. She wears anal plugs. That's why they call her the plug.
Oh my gosh.
So she be for the nonsense, but she be for the nonsense with her man, who she's used to, who she probably been doing it with for the past however many years, right? But she was in the industry prior to that.
She had to do.
Stop doing it in the industry.
That's what it's gonna be, or it's just
it's just him. It's just him. It's just one guy.
What's his name again? Jason Williams.
Jason Love. Jason Williams, a basketball player. My bad. Shout out to Jason Williams.
Never mind. What?
No, man, he's black. What you put? LOVE?
Yeah.
No, LUV.
Why did you say that? I don't know.
I don't know what you was about to put. It's a black guy, man.
It's crazy.
I thought you was gonna. Here she said. All right, put this phone away. All right, so look, the point of it. This guy, and just to keep it in perspective for some people who don't watch porn or whatever. I'm not some sleazy, nasty guy. I'm just a guy. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to put that out there. And we're like, oh my God, he's nasty. Listen, I don't have ED, none of that, whatever. It's just
what?
Nah, because they think like when you watch a lot of porn and you have ED. You know what ED is?
I know what ED is, but I don't understand. If you can get it up for porn, how can you not get it up for pussy?
Because your mind is thinking that women do certain things and your expectation is different when you're in the bedroom. So unless and now I get to tap into what I really like to talk about is how much I know about sex, how really smart I am about this shit. I'm a sexologist, low key.
Okay, so, Dr. Roof.
Facts. When you watch it, your imagination is what's stimulating you at that point.
Visual.
It's visual stimulation. So you're watching this and getting visually stimulated. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, you'll either have to cut back and probably have to do what they call edging to get yourself back to normal. Because after you do that for a while, you won't be able to be regularly stimulated from a woman. That's the normal way.
That's true.
You would have to do certain things unless she's like, if she's like a crazy freak, cause think about it. It's very simple for a guy to finish, and it's not. Let me land the plane. Let me land the plane. No, because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. I've been smoking. You gotta remember yours. I'm talking. So we gonna do one at a time. When you talk, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But let me finish my point. There's many things that can stimulate a woman, but for a guy, there's only like one specific thing, and the thing is, we have to be encouraged to do it. Like we like to have sex. We see a woman, she looks good or whatever, but we usually have to be encouraged to perform. The more encouraged we are, the better we perform. Her moaning, her doing all that, her grabbing us, whatever, that gets us more, to finish. You know what I mean? When we watch Corn, we seeing all that. We seeing what we want. And we're not acting that out in real life. Then when we in a situation with the woman, she has all these other expectations, things that she wants, and she's just accepting it sometimes. Like they're just like oh, whatever. But if we really like her or really enjoy it, then we just, do it. But if you're doing it the same time as you doing the thing, your expectations are going to be different. Hey, do this, try this, da-da-da-da. She not with it. Why you want to do that? Stop, it hurts, da-da-da-da. Yeah. That's how it goes, you know what I mean? So just to put that out there, go ahead.
All right, just a tip for you guys out there. If a chick likes you and you're doing everything great, whatever she's probably gonna do whatever, just about whatever you want, as long as you're not killing her. Like sexually, she's gonna want to please you if you're pouring into her the way she needs to be, and she already likes, even if you don't for some, just because she likes you like that, and if she's fucking with you,
that's why I'm telling Smiley,
like you might not even
you don't like her,
that much.
She like you enough to do whatever the fuck you want.
All women have that nasty side in them, but everybody don't deserve to get it. So yeah, for some women, it's not gonna be that easy to get it out, but for the right guy, and if you're doing the right things that you're supposed to do she's gonna want to keep you there. So that's part of trying to keep you there, is pleasing you and however you want to be pleased. Like you shouldn't be having to go elsewhere if you're in a relationship for your wife's not doing something, she doesn't want to put it in her mouth or whatever. Like, bitch, you better, like, I don't know. Well, I'm single. What do I know? But I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
People,
what
I hear people complain.
I ain't even read it. Yo, hold up.
I hear a lot of guys complain that, they don't be they're in relationships, they don't have sex enough, or they're not type of sex. What'd he say?
He said, not gangbang. You gotta finish. Right. Why, yo, where was it? Yo, go on the Get Lifted
so
page too. I think I'm live on that one too.
But my phone is on 8%.
I think it's public.
Yeah.
Do you have
I said some
a charger?
Yeah, it's in the car though.
So I guess that's the end of that.
Yo, but look, I'll be honest. Like, that's another thing about guys. Like, we'll do shit like that. Like, oh, fuck. And and women, not saying you don't appreciate it, but I'm saying women don't even appreciate shit like that. Like,
wait, appreciate what?
Like, if you run all the way to fuck down them 3 million fucking steps to go run all the way to the front.
Nigga, my woman go appreciate that.
Right. That's
you dealing with the wrong women if she don't appreciate
when I left
that
my
shit.
and we're not. Some people just are like that. Like, we're just cool, right? He does feel like as a man, like certain, like it's okay to do that. There's some guys be like, no, I ain't fucking with you. I'm not about to be doing like when
that's me.
I left the
that's definitely me.
The liquor.
If you not my family, like look, you asked me to take your trash. Your trash is another block from where you stay.
No, it's not.
I gotta go all the way down there.
It's right in the parking lot.
Far as fuck, cuz.
It's right in the parking lot.
Sometimes it be heavy. Sometimes it be like 8 bags. You know what I mean? And I be like, all right. She put on her night. She cursed me the fuck out about something.
I didn't curse her.
And then she put on a nice voice and be like, can you take that? I'd be like,
When did I
what?
curse
What you
you?
say?
He don't
He
even
say
do
my
that.
trash,
He lying. First
you
of
all
all,
whispering and shit.
first
I
of
gotta
all-
walk all the way down there. The other.
First of all, I don't be cursing him out. Let's get that
Yes, she do.
clear. I might
Yo,
get into our
don't-
little
yo.
spats. I don't be
She
cursing
be
at you.
spazzing on me, son.
You'd be spazzing too. We
No, I
be
don't.
yelling because you like to debate, and
I
it's
do
all
like that,
and
but you always get hurt, and I'll be like, look, I
Get
didn't
hurt.
mean it like that.
No, I don't
I'm
get hurt.
saying
We're having a
my
conversation
opinion,
and I'm
and I care.
communicating.
But it's different,
It
like-
doesn't mean I'm just telling you how I. It doesn't mean I'm gonna cry. I'm just communicating to you what my perception was of what you said, and that doesn't. But then you be like, oh well, I ain't da 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 da. Like, and then, but you always want to talk about something that you know we already don't agree on, so you be wanting to. And
No,
even
I mean,
when
what
I
is-
agree with you, you still be wanting to go on.
No,
But then you move the goalposts, and then
No,
try to change it to
nah.
something else.
You
be arguing
agree.
with me
You
about stuff
agree
that
with
we
it,
both
but then
agree
you say,
on.
you say, I agree with that, but if you say but, you can't. It's no agree. Why you say but? I agree, but.
Because I'm saying the other side.
But-
I always
but
look
then
at
say,
it from
okay,
both perspectives.
So then
not
what
just
about
a
it
one-sided thing.
specifically don't you agree with? You know what I
That's
mean?
why I said but. But you don't let me finish the but.
Oh. I can't keep flying this shit.
You gotta. But what I'm about to say, and you do not be like, what'd you say? Like, I don't be whispering. Stop. I do.
This
think
is
because
surreal,
it
yo.
don't be
This is like a lag.
reason to I
Yeah,
only
because
be getting loud
it's live
because
right now.
I gotta talk over you because you don't be letting me say nothing. But if we ain't on that type of time, then I'll talk in my regular voice.
But
Where's
yeah,
the comment?
man.
I don't see it.
I ain't see it either. That shit
Comments? Oh, cause he commented on Smiley Jizzle drink, not the.
Oh, you got it on.
I got it on both, so we can get two angles.
Gotcha. Geek, bro.
But yeah, man.
Arson.
That like button.
Facts, man.
Perfection.
Yo, bro doing big things, man.
Yeah, man.
Top
I'm
chart
trying.
type of shit. You know what I mean?
I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? Number 20 on, 19, excuse me. Please excuse me. 19 on iTunes, you feel me? I knew Fly is gonna say something. I knew he's gonna
what
say
you saying,
something.
yo?
Perfections is coming out, bro. Well, nah, Perfections is out already. It came out the 7th.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Appreciate you.
That's big work, man.
You know.
It's inspiring to me,
Trying
man.
to think of Grow Richer. Got the album coming out. We got Perfections out right now. Smooth ass beach type vibe song. You know what I mean? There you go,
I
sir.
should have asked if they bring me for energy because I got Sprite buzz on my phone.
But yeah, man.
I asked you.
I know. That's why I said I should have.
Arson.
I didn't put it on you.
Nah, I know.
Check us out on IG, Arson ENT.
Facts.
You'll know it's us when you see the fire and the logo and yeah. That's
I got it on my back
Mm-hmm.
cause I did some shit to this shirt.
Don't look like
Hold on, they can see it on the camera and shit.
I want to do a reaction
See it on the camera?
Yeah, you gotta yeah, there you go.
to this video.
It's a little wrinkly and shit.
You gotta kneel a little bit, bro.
A cautionary tale.
Never mind, it look like a bat.
Oh, that's cute.
It's dope, right?
Yeah. A cautionary tale of not going to prison. I want to do a reaction.
Oh
on this
hell
video.
no, I'll never go to prison. Fuck that.
But hold on.
I mean, I would have tried to.
But just to close on what we was talking about,
Prison
people
ain't
still
jail.
because people
Prison
still
ain't
want to know
prison.
about this, whatever this lady
I forgot you had tweet.
smashing Jason Love.
I was like, where the
So-
fuck is the fucking tweet is right there.
Is it okay?
20 minutes.
Mhm.
Do you think it's okay to teach our sons to be a cuck?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't think he's gonna tell him like.
No.
You don't gotta tell him.
do this.
No,
Because it's on the internet.
no.
It's everywhere.
But if they are cucks, you can't really stop them either.
You can't stop
So
anybody
at
from
the end
doing
of the,
anything that's
so
not
at the
illegal.
end of the day, the only thing you could do is prepare your child for the inevitability of weird shit that they're gonna encounter in their lives, and then tell them you're your own person. So you decide what is weird, what is, you know, respectable, and once you cross that line, you're weird. You see what I'm saying? Because
do you think
parents don't
he's
have
gonna
that
have a problem with
conversation.
that in his relationship in the future from making that decision?
Not if he knows ahead of time, like, okay, there's gonna be shit that is gonna be looked upon as kind of weird and kind of like out of the norm and shit. Not to say that they have to be just in the norm, but you could be an individual, but you could also be a respectable individual that's not gonna bring unnecessary attention or drama or problems to yourself too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And some people like to stand out. And I just want my kid to learn that if you choose to be one of those people and stand out, right,
Mhm.
you're gonna look kind of crazy because other people aren't gonna accept you for you being that individual.
Right.
There's a price to being an individual. That's what people don't talk about. You see what I'm saying? What y'all think?
Definitely become a target. Trying to be different, it's gonna always be people like I'm different. It's always gonna be people that's not like me, that don't think the way I think. If it doesn't affect anybody else, then why do you care? Why do you have to say something? If it doesn't apply, let it fly or whatever, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. But like when it affects, like what I tend to hold myself to is my word and my principles. Whatever I think my principles are. Everybody doesn't have to agree with my principles, and that's fine. But my shit is I'm gonna go to work or have some type of financial income, take care of the shit that I need to take care of without nobody having to remind me to do it, because that's just what you have to do when you're an adult. And if I have a relationship with somebody, that's my responsibility now. So that is how I want to live my life. Those are my principles, regardless of how anybody else sees it. Now, that also instills a responsibility on that other person for me being responsible for them. Okay, so look, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure that you good, all this other shit. So when I tell you you can't do this, then you just don't do it. You don't question my authority. Because I'm in a position to make sure that you're doing what's best for us. And I'm doing what's best for us.
Wait, who you talking to? Your girl or your kid?
Well, I said a relationship, so I'm really talking about like if you find somebody or you marry somebody, whatever.
Okay, so your girl.
I mean, but your kid could be the same thing. I mean, that's somebody that you're taking care of, right? But you're taking care of your chick too. You know what I mean? Like that's a responsibility. So I'm saying, like, when you bring that person in your life, if you telling them don't do this, don't do that and shit, they should be able to do that shit.
I don't think that was a problem in this situation because he
agreed to it. He agreed to
exactly.
it. But the narrative that I'm saying is that this shouldn't even be a question, bro. You know what I mean?
Niggas is weird,
it's
bro.
About respect.
Niggas
like,
is
yo,
weird,
like,
bro.
I really want to see you do this. Like, whose idea was this?
Bro,
it was not his idea to do this.
It could have been a ritual.
It
bro.
was her idea.
He could have did that shit as a sacrifice to get some type of income for the income. And I think it was a clear.
He pimped her out. You think he pimped her out? That's what
it's not even about the pimped out. Like he had to he humiliated himself.
Right.
And I think
right.
when you humiliate yourself and you're already rich, then you're trying to go into another level of success that niggas don't probably talk about and shit.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I think he did that for that. Like, I don't know. I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just my guess. I'm high up here talking shit. You feel me?
Nah. No, what you say? You going in a good direction. Like
Fly said, I'm out of here.
You go into the
Nah, I just don't see him on the what's the name though.
listen,
He might be on this one.
Listen.
Somebody
You go in a
might
different
watch it.
direction. You go in a direction with it that I like, because what you saying is if they doing this right, then there's another level, and it could be them cracking into actual corn, the industry, being a part of one of those major industries and getting it, and love could be the ticket. You know what I mean? So her using him like as a catalyst to break through and get to another level, or be on Bang Bros, or be on have a contract with the Hub or something like that. You know what I mean? Or possibly do that, segue into springboard in their own company.
Some gay shit is about to pop up about
Because there's porn star. I forgot what's her name. It's this older white lady. She older now. She gotta be like in her 50s. But she been in a lot of stuff. I forgot her name, but I've seen her stuff too. She was on Lip Service.
Yo, what fly roll? I'm using both of my joints, so somebody else got it.
You just wrote it again?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nah, I'm here. They already in the industry.
Facts.
This was a stunt for a bigger bag.
Talk that shit,
right?
See?
Do you think that stunt for a bigger bag could possibly mean a better opportunity as well?
Yeah, dude, nigga, it's lucrative, but it's selling out your morality, my nigga.
It's not moving.
Oh, shit.
Nah, it's still moving here. You
oh
should
no,
refresh it.
Cause I
selling out that morality, bro. Your principles, your morals. You gotta sell all of that shit to get the ultimate success, and you know what I mean. Be up there, like
yo, listen,
living like that.
I be thinking about Christy Mack all the time, bro.
Wear dresses.
I love Christy Mack. She's not even black,
dresses
bro.
and stuff.
And
all type of weird.
I would never like I joke, but I couldn't. The idea of
I ain't going to no Diddy party.
Me not being able to
like
marry this woman and take her away from that type of influence.
I don't give a fuck
and
what's
that's
going
your
on.
Test. Like if you go in there and do the freaky stuff, then now you can have the biggest success that you could ever.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Or if we'll watch you grape women or SA
women, even that,
and not tell on you, but hold it against you until now you're not listening. Okay, you ain't doing what we said. All right, I got you. Now we about to call all these.
They always got some dirt.
Yeah,
that's because people slip.
You human.
People slip. You know what I mean? You gonna make a mistake. You gonna cheat. You gonna do something. You gonna do something crazy, and you're going to try to convince yourself that it's okay that you did this when you know you had a choice to do the other thing. It don't matter. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong. Like, at the end of the day, you hold yourself accountable what you do and you stand on that shit. If I make a decision, if I do something, I say I did it. Everybody had an issue when I said, yo, I just told my shorty that I cheated. Obviously, I didn't tell her exactly when I did it. I didn't do it at that time, but the point that I just told her that I did it meant a lot to me. That I erased myself of that guilt.
What was her reaction?
What any woman's reaction would be.
Nah, some women hit, some women cry.
Oh, you want to know actually, like, yeah, I thought you meant like, was she upset? Like, you know what I mean?
Obviously.
Oh, you want to know physical reaction. I mean,
if there was.
That's personal.
Was it physical? Did she ever get physical?
But let me share my personal with the world.
Wait, let me say the comment. He said, nah, it's only Fly Walker. Nah, it's only because in all the interviews before she did the scene, they always asked them both, will he ever let her do a scene with another guy? He was like, no, he can't handle it.
So
about Adam.
So that's why I think it was his idea. I mean, I'm sorry, I think it was her idea. Because she was like, oh, if you don't really, and then she calls him when she's on the set, like, I don't know if I should do this or whatever. Da, 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 da. He's like, no, just do it or whatever. You know, trying to convince himself it's okay, babe. Just go ahead and do it.
If she called him on the set and really said that, that's her instincts or intuition. And what's the saying? A woman's intuition is what?
is never wrong or whatever.
My
But
nigga.
that's a lie. Look at all the dudes they be being
No,
with.
it's not
How
that.
you
It's
how
not
you be
wrong.
how you
They
have
ignore
7
it
how you get
is
7
what it is.
how you got 7
The
big brothers and you
intuition
still
is
let them
correct.
smash cut.
The
Because you don't
intuition
never
is
follow
correct.
your intuition.
Right.
The intuition is
There we go.
correct, but
Ever.
women ignore it. They
Oh.
ignore red flags.
Oh.
Men ignore red flags too. But
So
you
she
talking
called him
about
and she
women,
still
so
did it.
idea.
It's
She
her
even
business.
picked-
She's a porn star, bro.
Fly said it was her idea. She even picked. I can't see.
She picked the actor? What did
Damn.
he say?
I can't see because I gotta
Damn.
write something so it can move.
Damn.
That heart is in the way.
I don't know. I still, you know what I mean? They both sick to me. But, you know what I mean? To each his own, I guess. If they got kids, then pray for the kids.
He said she even picked the guy. She was in his DMs and asked him.
What?
So she was feeling that nigga.
Yeah, that's no
She was
respect.
tired. She was tired of that.
That's
nigga.
no respect,
Man, she was tired of Adam
That's
22.
crazy.
She didn't want the 22. She wanted the 9 milli.
Wow.
And she
crazy.
said, "Yo, I know just the person. Get the fuck out of here."
That's
yo.
crazy.
That's crazy as fuck, yo. Man, well, there goes the Illuminati
Yo.
shit.
But look, this
I
this
wouldn't
is
want a guy
this
that
is-
would want me
now-
to do
now-
that.
now
that would
let-
allow me
now-
because I feel like you don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
right. Now
Exactly.
she definitely not gonna. She definitely that marriage not gonna last too much longer. And they got a child. It's crazy. But look. Let's segue into that. What about Keke Palmer situation?
Oh,
had the
here we
cakes
go. Here we
Keke
go.
Palmer.
Here we
Now-
go.
Adam 22, he was just the leader of the relationship and just he made a decision and he stood on his square in a bad decision. I think we could agree, right?
Yeah, I think he's gonna regret that.
Right, he's gonna regret that.
Fly
Now-
said,
She said she had to recover.
Now-
I see some shit that she said she had to recover after she was fucking with him. What?
Yeah, that's
it
crazy.
is, 'cause those
Okay, and she was
porn
on live on social media saying that, yo.
Those-
Maybe if she
those
was doing the
porn
anal
stars
shit,
be
but
too
the
big.
pussy shit, nah, that shit heals. You could do Kegel exercises. You could do all type of shit to get you shit right back.
Yeah,
She didn't want to fuck that nigga after that because she was like, nigga, what are we doing here? That's crazy. Because that's what it
She
says to
probably
me.
did have
Right.
to heal. If them,
Now Keke Palmer ain't get
Them
smashed,
guys-
but she
She had to
completely
readjust,
Them
not
corn
heal.
she completely defied her
them
husband.
She had
corn
to
stars be
remold.
too big. That be too big.
That's crazy.
I
She had to
don't
mulch.
know how people. These girls be like, I
Yo,
want.
what
I
they
want
saying in the
8
chat?
inches. I want 9 inches or whatever. Like you're
laughing
bugging.
at
That
both.
is that's too big. I don't.
Yo,
Nah,
He
for
said,
real.
nah, they planned it first. Then she went and picked the guy after he said okay to her doing a scene.
that's fucking bananas.
He said, thank you for smashing my wife.
They're not. He's not gonna be.
And he
Crazy.
said now
He's
we could
gonna
do
do
a
it.
scene together.
Now we could do a scene together.
Wait.
With all of them.
With all of them.
Get the. See, I told. Didn't I say it? I said it, bro.
But he said he's not gonna
I
be
said
sitting
it.
on no chair
Nah,
with his hands
that's gay.
folded watching. He
That's
said he's
gay,
gonna
bro.
be in it.
That's gay, bro.
He gonna be in it.
That's gay.
He's a cuck.
That's gay. That's gay.
I don't know. It's just weird, man. I'm older, man. I guess this era is
Fly, what are you laughing about?
devastating.
We about to get canceled.
Nah, but Keke, yeah, we is gonna get canceled. Yo, but Keke Palmer, bro,
She had the cake, so
Yes, she did.
she completely don't care what her husband think. Like that's like she
And
gonna
that-
do what she
And
want.
that is a fact.
yeah.
We all
because
agree
At
about
least,
that,
at
right?
least the
Not her
girl,
husband.
she
Okay.
They're not
called,
married.
she called,
They're not. It's her boyfriend.
yo, at least,
Her
at
baby
least what's her
father,
name
though.
called,
The
what's her
nigga that
name
she
called
chose
Adam.
to let shoot.
She went
shoot
out
the shit up.
there. She was like shaking her butt on Usher.
Right,
You know what I
she
mean?
all
Like,
hugged up on
yo.
him, like
Mhm.
two-stepping,
I was like,
pelvis to pelvis.
Disrespected that
he was
man.
mad, yo. He
So
was mad.
my
And
thing
she
is,
tried to kiss him, but Usher pulled back when she did that.
Oh, I don't need no more.
Because they
man,
was talking about it on
Usher.
the piece, they paused it and showed like she kind of leaned in, but he moved out. Because they were hugged up, but he moved back. He didn't.
I should do the dance move on her,
Cause like, what you doing? Like,
trying to mess up your marriage.
she was acting
She
like
ain't
a whole
they ain't married
groupie.
though.
Like they not in the industry. No, they're not married. She was acting like a whole groupie. Like she not in the industry. You've been around celebrities before. She probably met.
Y'all gotta get married before
and you
y'all
acting
have
like
kids
this.
with these
Like
guys.
control
Man.
yourself, and especially
real,
about a man. And she shouldn't have went out the house like that.
Need to know what it's like to be a wife.
Not a baby
mom.
Regardless if you're in a relationship or not, that's an inappropriate outfit for you to be walking.
No, what I'm saying.
Hold on, y'all. Check this out. She just had the fucking kid, right?
Her kid
now,
got a little boost.
She probably was breastfeeding all that time. You see what I'm saying? She clearly was sipping something. So now she fresh, just started drinking at the fucking concert. She was lit. She was lit. But the problem with that is
sound like Jamie Foxx right
now.
Bro.
The problem with that is you're not with your man now. Your man is at home with the baby, right? And you out there half naked, rubbing up on Usher drunk.
I can't let this fly.
And then you have a whole fucking media run on your man's remarks on how you felt, and you say nothing, and then you say, oh, well, I should have took more pictures of the dress because I felt like I was in a rush, and don't even say acknowledge this nigga. She don't give a fuck about that man.
She don't.
She don't give a fuck about
well, I'm not gonna blame it on the alcohol, man. That was just her decision altogether. Before she got wavy, she came out the crib, bro.
I was just trying to rationalize it.
Nah,
like maybe
the
hormone imbalance. You know
she
what
grimy,
I'm saying?
She grimy. She
going through postpartum and shit.
And then to be a woman who's like doesn't she like speak for black women and try to say black women?
Hey man,
you know what I mean?
You speak to a woman on postpartum, you gonna have a different conversation than you speak on a woman on some regular shit, especially drunk postpartum.
This is risque for her. Like I never seen her with her cheeks out.
She ain't never had cheeks.
Yeah, so now
she ain't never had
these she had a baby and she got a little boost. So
everything.
So now she
bow.
She want to show it off. Like she
probably gonna have more babies.
I think
just for the body.
He would have been okay
like,
if they went out together.
But I have another baby.
If she was okay if they were out together. But for you to be out there and then the world see if he. Like you, and you should know that that's your man. You already know his views on how he would feel, if he would be okay with you doing that. You wasn't even. You shouldn't be hugging on him like.
Are they together or are they not together? They're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And so he's a cuck.
As far as I know,
that's not even a cuck. That's just like nigga. You're not in control of the relationship. You have no say, my nigga. Yeah, you just the baby father. Damn, didn't I have a song called Baby Daddy?
He said,
baby mama, where's your baby daddy? She responded,
now all the rubbing and kissing, LOL, I ain't know all that. LOL, I ain't say that because I said she tried.
Who tried?
To kiss him and he moved away.
Oh, I seen the rubbing. I see the rubbing.
And then he said for the record, Fly said for the record, I hate Keke too. LOL.
I like Keke. I didn't like what she did, man.
What she do?
She disrespected her man on stage. Yeah. I ain't like what she did.
I don't think in general you should even be all up on him like that. Anyway, that's your man. Like he's just a random dude. You don't know him that well, probably, or whatever.
Or even if you do now, it's like, why are you hugging on this man? You know what I'm saying? Just like Aisha Curry when she fucking went on some. I'm sorry, Fly. I gotta out your biz, bro. I gotta out your biz. So she basically made a gesture, took off her ring because some nigga came out with his shirt off. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what?
The thing is, they doing this on national television.
But that's my point. That's disrespectful. That's why I'm like, what type of shit is y'all on, yo?
And we have people that's glorifying it, like making it like, well, this is a woman. She's a nobody woman. Say she do it. Men do it. You're justifying bad behavior by just saying that somebody else is doing a bad thing.
Men do it. Do I do it?
Right. If I'm doing it wrong, then maybe I should stop doing it. But don't fucking say, well, you do it. So that means it's okay to do it. Like if we that's the problem. That's why these relationships be toxic as fuck.
because like one person be fucked up and don't deserve to be in a relationship, and then the other person who claims that, oh, I'm so good, I'm such a great person, they be doing the same fucking shit that the other person doing to them, and then they be complaining that, oh, this motherfucker be doing this and he do that. But you do the same fucking shit to the motherfucker. So how the fuck, why you complaining about what he doing? All his wrongs. You guys, if you guys are gonna be together, learn to fucking deal with each other. You know what I mean? Stop complaining about how bad it is because you chose to be with this motherfucker. Or, fuck you, have a nice day, motherfucker. I'm single. I'm the one who got the boot, nigga. Like shit, I ain't, you know what I mean? So I say fuck it. You know what I mean? But it's not one day that goes by that I don't think about the good from it. But I wasn't like, you know what I mean? I could deal with it, whatever. Even though it was aggravating as fuck, I was like, yeah, I could deal with it. But she was like, oh, about, I'm like, bitch, you did this, and this. But everybody think I'm the bad guy because I speak my fucking mind, bro. I'm just speaking my mind. You know what I mean?
You talking about a specific situation.
I'm talking about me specifically, but I could relate this to general situations. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody goes
fuck
through
that general shit, man.
Nah, because I don't like to personalize, bro. Like, I'm talking
Nigga,
to
you
mad
was
fucking
venting.
people.
You needed to personalize
Yeah,
at
but
that point because you had to get that shit off your chest.
I had to, but I could relate to similar situations like this Cuck shit that's going on. Like,
do this shit,
niggas should not, niggas should not tolerate,
as fuck, like.
niggas should not tolerate disrespect in their place of peace, bro, at all. If you maintain
so how much
this shit,
disrespect? Then we had this conversation and you said, and I could be wrong, and you said you tolerate a lot because you know what these females have been through or some shit like that. That's what you said. And I was like, I'm pretty much like baseball rules.
3 strikes.
Yeah, like yo, it take 3 disrespects to be like, look, this is not gonna work no more. Like, yeah, that's Jamaican shit.
Nah, hell yeah, that's good. I like that. 3
like,
fucking disrespects. Okay, that's it.
You see, you like it now. You didn't like it before.
I like that.
3 times the disrespect me.
But what I did say is, where did this disrespect come from? And what is disrespect?
It came to me 3 times.
What's this? What is the disrespect? Is the disrespect yelling at me?
Is it your fault?
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Is the disrespect yelling at me because you asked me to do something and I didn't do it, and now there's a problem?
I'm not a child. That's not because of me. If you could express it, vocalize it in the regular tone,
they could.
But you choose violence. If you choose violence, I could choose, hey, this is disrespectful to me.
That's true.
And if that's disrespectful to me, strike 1. Strike 1. I'm just giving you an example of what I find disrespectful, bro.
But if that disrespect comes from other behaviors that started that shit, like you can't control somebody's reaction to something that you've done to them.
Let's get another example so I have strike 2.
Okay. So another example
of disrespect.
Somebody didn't fucking take out the trash or some shit.
That's not disrespect.
Chick curse you out because you didn't take out the trash. That's not disrespect.
That's disrespect. Okay. Her cursing me out because
you not taking out the trash.
Especially because I'm not living with no female, so she would be either living with me.
So if she live with you and you take out the trash, are you expecting her to take out the trash, or are you gonna take it?
Sometimes. Yeah. Why
you both gonna take it out?
She can't take out the trash. She have amputee legs?
What's up? She might be weak. She might be weak.
Not that weak.
What he say?
Not weak.
He said that was wild. Yeah, that was wild. Disrespecting my guy like that. If he would have did that, it would have been a problem.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Let him take on his rig. Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy, like
doing some bullshit, like you know what I mean?
Over one of them, Golden State dancers. Yeah. They all bad. They gotta be bad. God damn it. Shit, crazy. But yeah, man, double standards.
It is. It's definitely double standards. And it's like they try to make it like guys have to deal with this shit. Like, why do you have to deal with this bad behavior?
You said it best, because we used to deal with it.
We used to it, like but I think I think
That's
now
not,
it's
I
becoming
think that's not right.
it's
my
becoming
nigga.
more detrimental because we're used to it. Like before, we were used to it, and it wasn't. They weren't going to these extreme measures.
100%.
Now we're used to it, and now they're like, well, I want to go do this. Well, I want to go to a strip club or a review or something like that with my girls, or I want to go to the club and do this and shit like this or whatever, and go to Miami or something like that. It's okay to let your woman do whatever, but understand the consequences of certain things that you allow them to do. If you allow them to do something like take a BBC, then it's going to either damage your relationship or try to make you become a better person, because there's going to be some challenges after that. Y'all going to have arguments. It's going to be all types of shit, I think. Because as a man, you're probably not going to be comfortable to be able to continue to deal with that situation. You're going to be going through your head like, I know she's still calling him. Like, she got his number. She on the phone laughing or something. You paranoid. You think she on the phone laughing with Jason.
Why you think it only takes 3 times of disrespect to be out?
That's 3 times right there with
Nigga,
making that movie is 3 times.
That's way more than 3 times.
That count as 30. That's crazy.
Nigga, that's like
if a girl coming out in public wearing some crazy joint, that might be strike 2. Because if she already doing something like that, then I'll probably be like, look, we got to tone that down a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. That's all 3 strikes already. Because one, you didn't care what you wear. You didn't care what the fuck they was gonna say. You knew they was gonna take pictures. You're a celebrity, so you're smart. You know that. So that's disrespectful on that level. The other level is the fact that he says something publicly about how he felt, and you not only you didn't address how he felt about it. You basically was like you weren't worried about what he said about it in your reaction. You was like, oh, I wish I took more pictures.
Right.
So that's like a sub. Now you're subbing me, and you know what I mean? To make, you know what I mean? You're not really saying nothing. That's psychological, bro.
And
like,
that's pushing the narrative
you feel me?
The empowered woman and strong black woman.
And then the last thing is you letting all your fans go reckless on you. And you're not correcting them. So you feel in agreement with them. That's why you're not saying
So you feel that the woman should be defending her man.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's
what they do. That
shows it should be.
That shows the loyalty. Even if it's my nigga. Let's say it's you, Smiley. If you're out there disrespecting me, my nigga, and you're disrespecting Arson, what sense or you're letting people disrespect Arson. Let's say your fans on the 30 is the new 20 get lifted, like our fans, right? They not feeling me and fucking Arson and shit. So now they're dissing us. You're gonna say something to defend us because your loyalty to us, right? She said nothing to defend her boyfriend on
baby father and boyfriend on social media. That shows where her loyalty is. That's 3 strikes, bro. That's the king of her family. That's 3. You know, that's 3 strikes, bro. That's crazy. But I'm just saying.
And I know he gotta tough it out
further into that shit.
Because to be honest with you, I heard some other shit that, you know what I mean, kind of makes sense on why the humiliation is coming on this man right now. Because I heard he got some ties to Diddy. And
he did something crazy?
I don't know. All I'm going to say is I heard this person, because I didn't know where he was from. So I'm like, where the fuck is he from? And then I heard he has some type of ties to Diddy when he was young. So I was like, okay, so now this is starting to make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Does he know something, or is some type of, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate.
Don't touch the Diddy stuff.
I don't
know until we get more information on that.
I'm not even
because I be hearing so many allegations about Diddy. It's not even funny, bro. And I don't know what's what. Cause
I'm just hating. I'm just hating because Diddy said Connecticut doesn't have no culture.
Oh man.
That's why I'm hating. I'm hating because he said that.
Diddy, I don't know. Diddy is a hater though. He is. Shout out to Revolt.
Shout out to De Leon. You gotta try that liquor. I never tried
I
it.
ain't drinking that.
I had that before.
Drinking that shit.
I think I have.
Say you ain't drinking it.
Hell no. I would have felt like Diddy when I get drunk. The fuck? I don't want to act bad. I got shit to do. Like,
act bad, yo.
The fuck?
Act bad.
Do good. Yo, what do you?
Fuck that. What's that shit that 50 drink? Give me some of that shit, goddammit.
Effing.
Yeah, let me get some fucking effing
I never
vodka.
had that either.
And that other cognac shit that he got, I gotta cover my tracks. If I'm gonna go like Diddy, then I need protection, nigga.
Shit, yo. Subscribe, share, all that shit, man.
I'm just playing Diddy. I'm just fucking around.
For real, man.
You let that white boy play with you or that never mind.
Yeah, man, but this shit crazy because like there's all of these examples of they got Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Russell Wilson. Oh
yeah, like how their relationship is, and I'm like, and every time these situations, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, all of these situations keep popping up, and I'm like, yo,
Will not happy though.
Nah,
like he doesn't seem happy with his woman. He seems happy with his family, and
I don't know what's going on with Will.
He's a great actor, but it's hard for him to fake being happy with his wife, and that sucks. Cause it's like, damn, dude.
I feel bad for him, bro.
Damn, Willard. Nigga went out like that.
Yo, I seen this shit. It was I wanted to talk about this too. There's a dude who has 3 wives. You seen that? He's a house husband. He got 3 wives. He's a house husband. Look it up. I sent it to you on Instagram. I sent it to you.
What the fuck did you send me, bro?
Yeah, look at. I can't look on my phone because of shit. But that shit is crazy, bro. He got 3 wives.
Wait, which one? It's not on this one. Oh, it's on this one. Nigga said act bad.
Yo, why crazy?
Act bad.
Oh, shit, yo.
If you look good, act bad.
This dude.
Control that till my shit go down because it's about to die as soon as you will.
Oh, stop.
Well, that's enough.
Not for our long ass
I know.
Dude.
But yeah, yo.
The way they dress in public don't bother me really, especially if I'm there.
Yeah, but
no, I feel fly on that. I feel fly. If I'm there, yeah.
What do you say?
He said Erika, because I was coughing. Erika over there dying, and y'all talking about 3 strikes. She about to strike out in the back.
Yeah, this nigga lies through it, bro.
Yeah, I tried to make sure she was good, bro. What the fuck? This shit, Smiley didn't even blink. Like I said, it's her house. She would be all right.
Like a family of G.
Yo. Oh man, yo.
I know when to react, man. You gotta stay calm under certain circumstances. Make sure. I was waiting for 30 coughs.
You just stupid.
Oh shit. That shit almost killed me.
That shit went through your nose. Not the Sprite.
Oh shit.
Damn, bro. Imagine if that was real soda, bro.
Right. It's limonade. It is.
It is, yo. Y'all never heard of shit ever in life. Limonade, yo.
Shout out to Spreet.
Oh my.
We don't have the advertisement to you know, to promote them. So they're spreet.
Oh, they spreet.
Yeah.
They ain't sponsoring us. So.
Facts. They not.
But yeah, man.
Oh, you're playing.
3
No.
3 wives. That's crazy. What do you think about that? Do you think it's
You was about to order some sneakers?
if it's
Oh no, that site pops up every time I open my phone up for some reason.
You got a virus.
Probably.
You was watching corn on your phone.
A little bit on my break.
Oh, your
right? Oh shit! This nigga's
I'm lying.
That was a good one, yo. Yo.
I don't got that type of time.
Oh my god. Bro.
People do be doing that at work.
Yo.
And they got caught. Like
That's
why I said
that.
I watched the
got caught
movie.
at my job.
I watched the movie. It was in
in there for a little. Nah, I'm just playing.
What language?
I ain't go out
French.
like that.
I don't know. Whatever language it was subtitles. I was reading it, but the lady was a working mom. The name of the movie was called The First Time I Masturbated. That's the name of the movie. Yeah, it's a new movie and it's a foreign film.
I ain't watching.
and you seen that. He was like, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah, and of course I watched it, right? Yo, and the movie was crazy because the woman was another woman was trying to tell her like because her husband didn't want anything to do with her because she was working so much and she was always late when they were going out to eat and she was paying all the bills and everything.
It sounds like a softcore porn.
Yo, it was
like
a good
the ones
movie,
that would
bro.
come on Cinemax, but you couldn't see nothing. All you could see was
titties.
Like, yeah, and then
that's it. And thrust.
Yeah.
Nah, but it was only one full frontal nudity of her. She had a patch
Like,
it is softcore
and
porn.
one side boob
You
shot.
don't see no insertion or nothing.
Nah, you
the
didn't see
legs
insertions.
and
You just seen her wake
Top
up.
of the booty cheeks.
You saw her wake up naked,
And
and she was like laying on the floor or something, and got up.
It was a foreign film.
It was foreign. It was crazy.
Respect.
But I'm just saying, no. The point that I'm making is
what's your
her
favorite
husband.
What's your favorite foreign porn? Like what's
Do I have one? Yo, I do.
You have a favorite porn?
I do.
Foreign porn, like from a country of
Corn.
different women. You know what I'm saying? Corn. My bad. Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn.
I guess I don't know the name of it, but I'll describe it. It was a woman.
Hentai.
She was Paris. No. This was a Paris chick, but
this is real.
It's real, yeah.
Okay.
She was from Paris, and it was a whole bunch of dudes like gangbanging her.
Black dude, white dude.
It was white people.
Oh man.
But she was a beast, and she was gorgeous,
yo.
Just because she was dirty and she like looked so beautiful, yo. Like I was like, yo.
So she was loving it.
Yeah, she was like yo, and she was going crazy on them. All of them was
That's not sexy to be, bro.
It was just dirty. Yo. I don't know, like
it's definitely dirty though.
It was crazy.
They be chaining people up in time and like this.
Oh yeah, that's that extreme shit.
And then they put
vibrators
on and pinch their nipple with.
It was a show that used to come on MTV where it used to be mad. They had like 30 different fetishes for people. The shows that used to come on, and it used to be like all different types of people. Like,
I feel like black people have normal fetishes though. We like ass. Some niggas might like titties, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas might like fucking petite women.
Right.
Some women might even like bigger women, you see what I'm saying? But once you start getting into like
animals and shit,
chains, whips, like safe words and shit, like
gerbils.
What's too far?
All of that shit, like I feel like too much of that shit, you're gonna go too far.
You don't think gerbils is too far here?
No, I wouldn't do no. No, that's crazy. I'm saying Like, what is the limit? Like, so you wouldn't tie a girl up?
No, not normally.
Oh, all right. Well, hold on. Okay, let's go around with this because I know.
Oh.
I'm getting nervous now.
Cause I know.
You wouldn't tie. Whoa.
I'm gonna have a way crazier shit.
I know Freakazoid. You take the cake on all that shit. You've been there, done that.
But I have a threshold. So like, look.
Yeah, straight down the fucking park. Had sex at the lake. We know, Smiley. We know.
Hold on.
You did do that?
See?
Listen.
He said he
I
did.
was just guessing.
I didn't streak.
He said he was naked.
But I ain't have my clothes on.
He's streak.
Why? Were you outside naked?
He's about to get some ass. And he said, fuck it, I don't need no clothes at all.
I was 17.
No clothes at all, yo.
I was 17.
In a bad man thing.
Yo.
I was in a little tight little alley.
What?
Naked
on Temple Street.
2 a.m.
What the fuck? Yo, where did this story come from, Smiley?
She had a blue jacket.
Oh man.
We was covering ourselves with it.
Wow.
And it was cold as fuck.
They was butt naked.
Why?
No,
because we had to do it, and I couldn't do it in the house.
Hot sweat.
Because you was there, so I had to go outside and find another place to.
My God.
So you just went outside naked? And how did you get to?
Went down there.
When did you get naked though?
When we was in that alley.
When it was shagging.
Oh, okay. I needed clarification, but why you had to take off all your clothes?
Throw this shit on the garbage pail.
Because we was young.
Yo,
they were each other's bodies.
Yo, y'all was tweaking.
That's crazy.
No alcohol. No influence whatsoever. Just the influence of hormones.
I mean, I think everybody probably. I don't know.
I mean, I've had some memorable moments.
Like outside. Oh no, but like in the car outside, yeah. But like straight up outside, like I don't know. I remember somebody wanted to have sex in the rain. And I'm like, that's not sex
in the rain.
Like,
was it summer rain?
I can't even look up and shit.
What kind of rain was it? Cause like
hard rain, nigga. Hard rain.
Nah, if it's cold,
I'm not having no sex in no
you gonna catch pneumonia, bro.
Thunderstorm. We get
like, don't be out here. Don't be out here doing it in the rain, bro. That's not smart.
Fuck.
I could say it was cold, like when I was doing it, but it wasn't raining or nothing. It was people walking by and shit. It was crazy, man. If we was doing the social media shit like we was like back then, I would have had an OnlyFans with some of this shit. Some of this shit is yo. I swear, like I don't make the shit up. But the shit sound made up, bro.
No,
like, yo,
you can get naked in the alley.
Only because there's a lot of people that probably have sex outside. I think.
At
some point, because when you're young, where are you gonna take them? You can't bring them in the house.
Right, I couldn't have them in the house, so I had to do
that. Fucking bitch in there.
I had to do what I did.
What happened?
Smiley, fuck a bitch in there, yo.
In the playpen.
In the playpen, yo.
Zip that shit up when you get in.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
but it also be
open
like
that up and put your head up.
It's racing like your adrenaline because
it's like if you get caught, so what? And then you run away, and then fucking you have an adventure. I'm like, oh my god, that was exciting. You know what I mean? Like it might be like some crazy shit. Like you know what I mean?
Now I know I'm alive.
Right.
Nigga,
right.
You were crazy as fuck. You didn't know you was alive until the nigga snatched your ass the fuck up. Like, that's crazy, yo. People are crazy.
I mean, but these experiences are molded from not having guidance, bro. Like,
what is your threshold of where's pineapples?
Oh yeah, what don't you like?
I don't play with no how do I say it without getting I don't like no butt play. I don't even like a chick trying to slap my shit. I'll grab her hand and then like, no,
why you doing
I
that?
do this to you. You don't do this to me.
Why
Stop.
you doing that?
You know what I'm saying?
But do you? I thought you was gonna say so you wouldn't do that to her, like?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it to her,
anal?
but she don't. No, I don't do anal. I don't do.
Why not?
Because
crazy,
shit comes out of there,
yo, that's nasty.
and for my clean dick to go inside there, it devalues what I feel about my dick, in my personal opinion.
But you're supposed to.
My dick ain't going into ass.
But they supposed
crumbs.
But they're supposed to clean.
Hershey's
babies come out of vagina, so that is sacred. My dick deserves to be somewhere sacred, but an ass is not sacred.
No Hershey squirt.
That's nasty, yo. And if she needs anal pleasure, it's because her pussy is used up.
It's terrible. Well,
if she needs it,
maybe
she just wants it.
That's what I mean. If she refers anal pleasure, is because she knows her pussy is washed up. So she's like, I can only get a nut out of my ass now. So
no, that's
they
say that all the time.
You're gonna prefer it, yo. If you prefer it.
If you say that all the time, then yeah. If you're like, no, just put it every single
she got
time.
That hello.
Or if your shit just go right in and there's no resistance, like yeah, bitch.
No female that never had a dick, especially a real dick, not
she got
black man dick.
She got that office space.
Is just gonna be like, yeah, I'm down. Nah, they're gonna take a few breathers.
If
like,
you smashing a chick. And then
it's definitely a problem.
It'd be a dude in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Leaning in the inside walls.
Here we go, Smiley.
Here you go. Look at you. What you doing here? Like, you know what I mean? You joining me? Twilight's over there. What that nigga got a suit on and shit? Yo. What? This is crazy, cuz. Yo, I swear. You just think about messing with a chick that's messed with a million guys. And
that's a million
guys.
That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts you. Like, I know we shouldn't have ego, but that hurts your pride. Like,
If you really can,
I don't even care if you have 100 or a million, because you know why? Like, niggas are filth in that way. You see what I'm saying? Like, we do that shit. That's in our nature to do that shit.
Right.
But for them to do it, it's.
But who they doing it with?
Exactly.
They doing it with
the world.
But what I'm saying
half of the damn male population, if it's a million people.
What I'm saying is, I'm not faulting them for doing it. I'm faulting them for trying to be like us.
Right.
Because y'all different from us. So what makes us separated if y'all want to do exactly what we do and how we do it? Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, we need to be the dogs in the situation, because now if y'all dogs, y'all don't want to be referred as bitches. Right. Y'all don't want that, you know what I'm saying? Right. But we are cool with being dogs. Like, nigga, DMX is the most famous dog ever. You see what I'm saying? But if you're a female and you're a dog, and that title comes with it, then you don't want to be that. You see what I'm saying? So things aren't always going to be equal, and that's fine. And that's definitely one of them. Like, if you have sex with a whole bunch of men, it's different because you're taking in energy, right? We're giving the energy and you're taking it in. If you take in too much energy when you do manifest a child, what do you think that energy of these different niggas is? You see what I'm saying? You could have a child and like the child comes off with a disability or some shit like that, and you're like, where did this shit come from? Right. All that fucking energy that you was harnessing in your temple. Yo, you can't they can't do that because they're built for. That's why women are naturally wired to want one man, to be faithful, to have kids, and to be committed. They're naturally, you know what I mean? Like, most women aren't naturally saying, oh, okay, I want to be in a fucking polygamous relationship based off of the fact that like I feel like most of them want to be with one guy.
Right.
I feel like the majority of the women that want to be in polygamous relationships are tired of the single relationships that they've been in.
They want the
and they want to try
they want
something
the
different.
benefits without the burden. And that's the thing.
The burden is just what other people is gonna say.
No, I'm telling you based on a conversation that I had on Clubhouse recently. So recently on Clubhouse, remember I told you they was talking about, you know, being in a relationship with multiple people and shit like that, and how the benefits of it, would they rather be in it, and do you think people are naturally should be like this? And they were saying that, oh, I think it would be easier because I wouldn't have to worry about having sex with you all the time or all this, because if I was tired or whatever, then they could do it or whatever. But you saying that, but people are selfish. They're gonna want to just be with that one person. They're gonna want all the benefits of having their attention. Do that, but still provide the same amount of attention to me. Don't tell me that you're tired when I'm ready to have sex with you or whatever. You know what I mean? Don't do that. You know what I mean? Don't deny me ever.
But that goes
and
back.
Still
that
be a
goes,
Superman.
That goes back to what Erika was saying, though. At the end of the day, if she likes you, you don't have to worry about that shit, though. You see what I'm saying?
What is like, though?
Like is respect. Respect is.
Is it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I mean, like you as in a way, like they would see something and like they want to be.
Okay. Cause I don't know, cause respect being like is kind of like a stretch though. Like I might like R. Kelly's music, but I really don't respect him for what he's done.
Exactly. Yeah, but his music is separate from it. That's what we talked about. We don't agree with that, but I have still listened to him, but I don't agree with what he did.
But it's like a fine line because
listening to the music to support him. I'm listening to music because I like
music soothes people in different ways. I mean, some people got the harmony to give you a certain sound that can give you a certain.
You not live no more, y'all? Oh yeah,
no, but it locked.
You back?
But yeah, it's a fine line with that shit. I mean, I think.
Who got a young MA voice?
Huh? Who wrote? What he wrote?
He said young MA voice. That's bad, man. Is this lagging?
You gotta fast forward it because they started it in the meme.
There you go. Is Fly still there? What up, Fly? I feel like we got two people watching now.
Oh shit. More
200.
More people watch, man. Like, I don't know. Like relationships are hard, but I think the idea of a relationship, like I was talking about before, how my aunt and uncle celebrated their 29th anniversary the day after the 4th of July. So the 5th, you know what I mean, of July. And that shit is crazy because 29 years of a successful black relationship. And always celebrating that. And also talking about renewing their vows. Like, you know,
love, bro.
I didn't even know about renewing vows until they told me about it when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something. I don't know how old I was, but renewing their vows, like I was like, what's that? And I went to the ceremony.
That's not common in our community.
Right, it don't happen. That love,
they don't even be very long enough sometimes.
I had a discussion about that on Clubhouse, and I was like, yo, that love right there is not really common, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna play devil's
you're gonna
advocate.
go.
You don't need it, though. That is just to reconfirm something. Usually 9 times out of 10, once you renew vows, you fucked up along the way. And that's why you gotta redo, like, okay, we're gonna start this bitch again because I fucked up along the way, but at this point, I'm gonna do it the right way. So, you know what I mean? You don't need to renew your vows.
You don't need
It's beautiful to
I'm
do.
saying that in addition to their 29
that commitment
years of
again.
celebration.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Doug
saying?
Christie and his wife.
They also did
have
that. I
a,
respect that. But I'm saying I never
wedding
knew anything
ceremony
about
every year.
renewing vows until they introduced that to me as a youngster, and I got to see. Wow, this is beautiful. She wanted her family to be at the wedding. Obviously, she had a
wanted
wedding
to
before.
redo the
right.
wedding.
So
beautiful.
gave her opportunity to do that because she really values this man, respects this man, and expects him to lead her and trust his leadership. So seeing that type of relationship for so long, it's like you don't want to settle for less. I want a strong woman that can take care of my children and be there when I'm sick and things of that nature. But I also want her to respect me as a man and respect my decisions are final and not step outside of my say so. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing it. I'm making this decision for what's best for us, regardless of how everybody else lived their life. My responsibility is you. I don't care about what they do. You know what I mean? Just like you tell your kids, you watching out for your chick, and if she can't respect that, and you that nigga, and you really doing what you supposed to do, then fuck her. Keep it moving. Don't play those games. I'm telling dudes to be on their square. Yeah, respect that strong black woman or whatever fuck shit. You know what I mean? Do it. But understand, when your woman is in charge of mad shit, you're going to have so much fucking pushback. You ain't going to be able to deal with it. You don't want a robot. You don't want that chick that's going to always... Oh, yeah. You don't want that chick that's going to always question your authority. But you want a woman that can think when you're not there. So you still want her to have a mind of her own, but when you make a decision, she knows, she respects the decision that you made. Sometimes you might make a bad decision. As a leader, you can make mistakes, but you have to acknowledge those mistakes and learn how not to make that mistake again. I'm not going to do this again. You know what I mean? And how do we grow from that situation? Ask yourself those questions.
What's the biggest mistake you've ever made in a relationship, and how did you better from it?
Cheating.
And how did you better from it?
Not cheating.
So you
like, I'm not even being an asshole.
So you would never
seriously.
cheat. So you would never cheat again.
I didn't say that.
But so you didn't learn this.
Well, I did learn. I stopped cheating for a while. I didn't stop cheating the whole time.
Yo, that's funny.
But I stopped cheating for a while. I stopped cheating for a long time.
Yo, I did learn. I stopped smoking for a while.
For real, like,
but
you know what I mean?
Smoke now.
It's hard to give up bad habits. You know what I mean?
Is,
especially when
at least you acknowledge it. Your bad habits.
They dangle the carrot in front of your face. Like I'm not glorifying cheating. I never would tell a dude to go cheat on this girl. She takes care of him. She does this. She does all these things. But I wouldn't say it. I would say that there's moments in weakness, and if you're not getting satisfied the way that you would normally get satisfied, and that moment of weakness becomes an opportunity, then you're gonna take advantage of it. So I was like, you know what? Shit. You know what? Guess I'm gonna take this opportunity. And of course, the person that you're in a relationship with not gonna like that. Nobody wanna get cheated on. The guy don't wanna get cheated on either. But the guy don't never really get the attention like the woman get. Women always get niggas all that all day. You never get that.
Depends on your financial situation and, like, you know, the aesthetics, I guess.
Right. It is that too, because
people are being
the way that
they want shit,
right,
or they want status.
Mm-hmm.
So you know,
I just want a baddie. Like I ain't gonna hold you.
See, I don't need
like I don't need a baddie. I want a baddie though. But if I got a chick, she would have to be at least cute. She can't be like busted.
I mean,
my family be cutting on people like.
We don't want unattractive.
Can't be
But she don't gotta be a baddie.
I mean, cause a baddie to me is easy to attain. Like what I think is a baddie is like.
What you say?
I said him and Melvin.
A skinny righteous drink.
We talk about
people's
girls.
That's foul, yo.
Who?
Yeah.
Wait, you and Melvin?
Yeah. Like she fat.
Damn.
And I'm like, that ain't right.
That's fucked up, Smiley.
Listen.
You're supposed to be better than that, bro.
You gotta tell the truth.
We got a podcast.
We do gotta tell the truth, though. What do you think? Body shaming is a bad thing?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yes.
Why?
Because nobody wants to be talked bad about.
Okay.
That's why.
It's just rude.
You don't have to say it,
like
but
if
if
somebody
you say
asks you,
choice.
am I fat or
That's
do
a
you
rude
what do
choice.
you
If you
think?
tell a
then
motherfucker
that's
that they
different.
shouldn't be
But
fat,
if you just,
are you wrong for telling a motherfucker they shouldn't be fat?
Yeah, because you're coming out your way and saying something that may be taken as offensive, and you know it, but you don't really care.
even
It's a health.
You either
It's
either
a health,
don't care.
It's
Even
a
though
health
it's true, you
decision
don't
because you
think
care
they
about
know
that
that?
person. You care about their
you
health.
care about them, or you?
You're not gonna
Not
tell
a
a
stranger
random
on the
person
street.
on the street, nah, a person that you know,
Oh.
and be like, "Yo, look, I think you need to take better care of yourself." You can say it in a politically correct way, but you think shaming somebody, like making them feel bad about how they take care of themselves, is
Yeah.
if you think it's bad?
Yeah, because
If you do crack, and I'd be like, "Yo, you shouldn't be doing crack," and I'd be like,
That's
"Yo,
not the
you
same.
shouldn't be a crackhead."
That's not the same.
You
That's
doing,
calling
you still messing up your health.
If you look.
You
Let me tell you
fucking
the
cigarettes,
let me tell you the difference.
Okay.
The difference is the energy of the word.
See,
The
here you go
let
with
me
this
tell you.
delivery shit, yo. Like,
check this out
people
though.
want honey all the time, yo.
It's not
You're
honey,
gonna
bro.
get that.
It's
Sometimes
common
you're gonna get
sense.
some fucking,
It's common sense, bro. At the
some
end,
strong alcohol, bro.
at the end of the day, it's common sense, bro. Like it's.
Sometimes it's gonna be some hard liquor that you're gonna get, and you just gonna have to choke on that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
It's the energy of what you say, bro. That's why some white boys could get away with saying nigga to some black people. Because it's the energy of the fucking word. Some people don't react how others would in certain situations depending on the energy. Right? So that's with everything then.
Okay.
That's with everything, bro. It's with that situation, it's with every situation. You're gonna react depending on the energy of what is being said and how it's being said, bro.
Right, and I think that's a problem that I have, because I was telling you earlier about a situation, like, you know, some chick, it was her birthday or whatever, and you know, I decided to remind her about her birthday. You know what I mean? And you know, she was like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you said happy birthday to me," whatever. And I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever." So she was around, you know what I mean? But I wasn't. Like, I was doing stuff with the family, and I told her that. And I was like, "Yo, like, you gotta let me know beforehand." Like, you was like, "I did, you know, it was my, I thought you was gonna call me." I'm like, "Why can't you call me?" "Oh my God, it's my birthday. Why I got?" And I'm like, "Yo, that's the problem. Like, I gotta remind you for something. I'm really giving you a courtesy to do this for you, like, going out of my way."
Care though, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
And you don't care. And that's you
I
can't
don't give two
my
fucks.
personal opinion before you even finish, bro, is you can't dick somebody down that you don't care about, because they will use that against you, or it will be held against you. Even if they don't consciously use it against you, it will be held against you in the court of law. You see what I'm saying?
And how?
As in child, as in stalker, as in, you see what I'm saying? The things that come with fucking somebody, especially, you're not giving them whack penis, you're giving them good D. So now it's like, oh, this motherfucker, this is what we do. This is the game we play. Like, he pretends he doesn't care, but then he gives me the best that he could give me. And then he just doesn't want, you know, he's just shy. He's just shy about it. But he loved me. Deep down, he loved me.
That's delusion.
Exactly.
He didn't say that to you.
It doesn't matter.
You.
It doesn't matter. Why? Because y'all are emotional, more emotional. So y'all care about how y'all feel versus you care more about how you feel
than the reality
and the logic of the situation.
Reals, right.
This is how you feel. There's no way that this person could be giving you this type of, you see what I'm saying? And then you know this person not giving this to nobody else.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, he must be capping. He just, you know,
only
kind of embarrassed
only
me.
Because I'm honest. Like on some real shit, like, I'm an honest person, and she doesn't know a lot of guys with integrity. So I tell her, like, yo, like, this is what it is. This is what's going on. This is what I'm doing. Da, 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 da. And I guess the situation is flattering to her, but she must think I'm a square, so she talked to me a certain type of way. So I give her the energy that she giving me, and she's like, oh, I don't like this. So, you know, the bitch hang up on me or whatever. You know what I mean? And expect me to like, okay, I'm gonna call you back. Nah, cause now
she think you in love like she in love, nigga.
Yeah, and
I promise you she do.
Well, I don't even know what it is, yo. I really think she just really just kind of ratchet, and she can't undo that shit no matter how many times. Cause I talk to people, like, you know what I mean. So I try to explain it to her without trying to belittle, but come at her from a behavioral standpoint and make her understand, like, yo, like, this is not the right way to behave to anybody, to treat anyone, any man, regardless whether it's me or anyone else. You shouldn't be like this.
Would you stop having sexual relationships with her?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I can at any time. It's not a big deal. It doesn't have, yo, like, you gotta understand how I am, yo. I'm so easy with it cause I'm not really sexually active as I used to be. Like, I'm not out here smashing a whole bunch of chicks.
Yeah, she does.
So this girl is lucky, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she does.
So I'm really like at a place of like not really vulnerability, but I'm focused on so many other things that I'm not really out there doing that.
And you incorporate her.
Do I incorporate her in?
You do.
In what?
Sexual.
Oh, in that. I guess, yeah.
Everything sexual. So she's necessary in her eyes to you. Even if you don't ever admit it.
But if she is, then she has to behave as such for me to continue that relationship.
Nigga, no, she don't, cause she's behaving in a way where she can get where she wants to. She don't gotta tell you that y'all go together and that she's gonna lie and tell her peoples, yeah, that's my man, but he just be acting stink. But at the end of the day, you gotta roll with the punches. Why? Cause you are having sexual relations with this girl, and she could prove it.
Well, I don't know how.
Nigga, alright.
No, really, seriously.
She got a ring cam.
Exactly.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
exactly. You ever went in her house? Then she got proof. I guarantee you she got some DNA. She might have a whole closet like Hey Arnold in that bitch. Like, how could she with Smiley in an Arson t-shirt. In an Arson t-shirt. Oh, Smiley.
I had some crazy
football head.
I had some crazy situations. This is
your
more
baby.
subtle. This is more subtle. It's just
all your Smiley chisel.
This is a situation more of it's more of a situation of respect, like we talking about. Like, she just don't show the respect that I need, and I feel like I'm it kind of sounds fucked up, but I feel like I'm out of her league. Like, can I
ask you a crazy question? Did she ever like? Never mind. It's kind of vulgar. I don't know how to say it, bro.
What?
Like,
give me a BJ?
Yeah, but then like when she finished, she ran out. She ran out the room to do something, but you didn't know what she ran out the room to do. Nah. Oh, okay.
After everything, Shorty go to sleep.
Okay, respect.
She snore loud as fuck, my nigga. That's another problem.
Alright, see, I ain't, you know what
I mean? I don't be liking to get too deep into my personal shit, cause it's trying to be like.
Answer the question, cause he said, did she run out the room to remove the substance?
Nah.
Or
she ain't do no shit like that.
Okay.
No crazy shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just respect and attitude type shit. It's just respect and attitude type shit. Like, shit I don't tolerate with women, I'm not gonna tolerate, especially with such and such. You feel me? That's how I feel. But it is what it is. Like, I don't sweat it. I'm just talking about it, venting about it, because it fits what we're talking about. You good. It fits what we talking about. We talking about respect and a relationship, a man and a woman. Like, how should a man and a woman deal with each other? If you really want this man and you really want to be with this man or whatever, then you prove it. You gotta compete. You gotta show that this nigga is worth all of this shit. If not, then fuck you. You know what I mean? And men have to be willing to be like, fuck them and walk away. But I don't think a lot of dudes do that shit because they be tied down and this and that. Women be filling their head up. I'm not getting nothing, but in my moment of vulnerability, I'm getting the gratification that I want. And I've been denying myself that gratification for a long period of time.
You a jerk.
Get the fuck out of here. It was them too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
What happened?
I didn't know they had another song.
Who?
The New Boys. Remember the New Boys? You heard.
Oh, they got a new joint?
No, he said ain't gonna hold me down because you said that, and then he sang the song, and I was like,
I knew
he
Ray
was
J
like,
was
is
on
that
there.
Ray
I didn't
J?
know.
You
You know
know?
what I mean?
Shout out to the new boy.
Shout out to the New Boys. I didn't know they had two. Two was good.
Maybe he has a song, but it was just probably one album. I don't know.
Well, you know.
They was one hit.
Yeah, they had a run. Hopefully they still tour. What did that say?
Here's the definition of tomorrow.
Google, stop. Google, cease
Ain't
and
nobody
desist.
tell Google to say shit. Like, why they do that?
Google,
Because they don't
stop
See,
it.
iPhones are better. iPhones are better, Fly. Yo, iPhones are Androids. Hey, Google,
Android.
close.
Close is a 2023 movie directed
Wow.
Yo, already showed the Yo.
Hey Google, close that box on the screen.
Oh shit. Why's that shit turn off YouTube or some shit?
Hey Google, turn off. Hey Google, turn off. Google ain't turning off.
Hey Google.
Turn it off.
Hey Google. Turn off.
To turn off your device, press the power
Ah.
Wow.
power off.
See, man.
They wasn't rocking with you, bro. You must have said something.
Yeah, they don't like what we talking about.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yo, that's the
Let's talk about the New
fucking
Boys.
government, man.
No, but we've been talking about other stuff. They
Oh
probably
yeah.
tuned in.
That's crazy. Try to shut us down, y'all. Once again.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. We still out.
We here like a roach, bro.
Ray.
Million years.
Nah, niggas is scared to talk.
For real, yo, that shit scared me a
I don't know
little
what
bit.
to
Like,
tell
yo,
you.
why they just pop out of nowhere with that shit? Like, what y'all doing? Get on my business. That's like, yo, this new
React to a
shit,
video.
that new shit, Threads, Zuckerberg, yo. So
He involved with that shit?
that's his shit.
I ain't fucking with that shit, bro.
That's why I'm like, yo, like,
I ain't fucking with it. You told me to. I was like, nah. I started seeing the motherfuckers up there, and then the people that fuck with it is like, nah, I'm good, bro.
cause they talking about, cause this is what Gary Vee said. It's not a or thing. It's an and thing. It's like having another form of social media establishes another form of social currency that you can use to boost your content or boost
They
your
say that.
business. But it is if you do have
It's
an edge
on
for getting in
Instagram,
there,
bro.
being the
It's on,
fathered in
bro.
numbers.
It's already on Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram, then you can't.
No,
have
it's
Threads.
easy as fuck to set up. Cause
Bro,
it
are you
transfers all
listening to
your
what I'm
shit.
saying? If you don't have an Instagram, you don't have Threads.
That's true.
So at the end of the
You
day,
can download Threads
bro, you have to download Threads.
if you download Instagram now, right?
So
Or
at the
no?
end of the day, it's like, bro,
Do
like
you automatically get Threads when you get on Instagram now?
no, because you have to do something to verify that you want to download Threads to
Oh,
put it
shit.
on your site. But my thing is, yo, bro, I'm not gonna do that because that's dumb, bro. That's dumb.
I'm just saying it
That's
could
dumb.
it could help as a marketing
No,
tool.
it can't,
Why
bro.
not?
Because it's already on Instagram, bro. If it was on a different site, if it was
I'm saying
Threads
it's
by
just-
itself,
It's like
maybe.
Reddit, bro. It's like another form of
Not on Instagram.
content that you're
Not
reading.
on Instagram, bro. It's just like it's literally just they're trying to separate the same thing.
Cause they want to compete with Twitter. It's gonna be like a tweet type of shit.
Bro, once
It's not, but it's not tweets. They're called threads.
nigga, I'm good, bro. These niggas is really trying to be like the fucking the angels and shit. How they used to have the guys. What's the chicks with the one eyes? The fates. Remember the fates from Hercules and shit, and there was like 3 witches.
Oh, okay,
and they had one eye.
They had
could
one
only-
eye. They kept
But
sharing
that shit could see the future and shit, and the threads of fate and shit. That's what the fuck this shit is becoming, bro. The threads of fucking fate, bro. Cause this shit is gonna be connected to some more bullshit. Trust me, bro. Like, I don't know, man. This shit is just getting obvious now.
It's a lot of AI shit going on.
Bro, the pictures, Instagram. Right? The profile, Facebook. Right? The fucking, the thoughts, Twitter. Right? The fucking connections is gonna be threads, nigga. And fucking, what's Snapshot? Snapshot is, it's also the picture.
That might phase out because they got TikTok and shit.
Snapshot is the sneaky link. And let me tell you why Snapshot is the sneaky link. Because you could be a whole avatar on that bitch. You don't have to put your real shit up there. And you could send some shit that's going to be directed to one person, but other people could see it if they, you know what I mean, tap into your shit. That's like OF, basically. So Snap is basically the new OF. Because OF had to die down. Didn't they say they couldn't put no more sex on that shit? Or did they still pass that? I don't know. That might have been a rumor, my nigga. But fucking OF is dry. You don't really hear about motherfuckers talk about OF no more.
Niggas be supporting these joints.
Yeah,
they
true.
be having bags, yo.
True. But I feel like OF was popping in the fucking
during that
lockdown. Now that niggas is outside, niggas getting pussy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the majority of people.
But they saying that now, like, a lot of these motherfuckers wasn't going outside even before that, pre-pandemic. So they still was like, kind of like in the house type of playing video games and all that.
So
you could pay
it's
for
different.
it, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't pay for it.
But why you want to pay for it?
Because you're already paying for it. You're on OF. You're paying for it, my nigga. Now you're paying for the actual physical, nigga. I'd rather pay for a night with a porn star that I like than to watch the bitch for the same price. How about you, pal?
I mean,
you see the same?
Yeah, I prefer the real thing.
Especially the same price?
I'm not paying for nothing.
Bro, but what I'm saying is the same price. So if it's like $60, nigga, I've paid more than $60 on a date, bro.
Right. Just go, yo. If
not for no guarantee,
it's for guaranteed
satisfaction,
smash,
nigga.
Then go to this strip club. You know what I mean?
No, because you don't know the strip club.
I know.
At the end of the day,
no, I know. I know the.
If you paying for it and you're like at a high scale, she could come with her paperwork. She could come with her paper. Look, I just got this. I wasn't sexually active. This says, you know what I'm saying? She come with her paperwork and I'll be straight. You can't do that in no strip club, bro.
They make you put on a condom.
That shit don't matter, my nigga. That shit don't matter, nigga. And how many times have you been killing it in the pussy and then, you know, the shit fall off or shit pop?
These niggas trained.
Nigga, I'm trained. I'm daggering. What I'm saying is shit happened, bro. At the end of the day, my nigga, you gotta be safe out here. You gotta really know who you laying down with, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody. That's me too, nigga.
Everybody know everything that looks good ain't good.
My nigga.
Trust it.
My nigga.
Trust it.
My nigga.
But it be some joints. Bros be putting up their house, everything for it. Don't do it to yourself, bro. Nigga. It's crazy. Don't do it to yourself. And I don't know from experience. I ain't never been no sucker like that. I'm just saying, like, it's terrible shit. That
nigga said I seen them though.
That be happening fast.
I seen them around the way.
That be happening. It'd be crazy.
Damn, that sucks. Man.
And they be pocket watching like a motherfucker too.
So let's speak on this right quick. the Jonathan Majors situation, right?
Mhm.
Jonathan Majors lost mad endorsement deals, lost mad shit because of the accusation of him being in a domestic dispute with his girlfriend, right?
Mhm.
He lost all of those things because more evidence was coming out saying that of other women that he had history with, that, you know what I'm saying? Right? And fucking now, currently, it's basically seeming that she was lying. The accuser was lying. And that now that she's about to do some jail time. How do you feel about that? And before you answer, I wanna say one thing about that situation, right?
Go ahead.
When it was Tory Lanez and we couldn't give him the benefit of the doubt because we had to stand with the women.
Free Tory.
Right? It wasn't no fucking, we're going to be on the fence, we're going to wait. You see what I'm saying? It was just, you feel me?
Right.
And it seems like in this situation, it seems like everything he's doing is damage control. Even in his relationship with Megan Good, it's like it's damage control. I was fucking with the white girls. I prefer the white girls. But now I'm in this situation going to the sisters. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I just want to see the last 3 women that he dated. And I think if all of them look like his ex, then this is a publicity stunt on character. So now that make me, you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if he's not guilty. I'm not gonna sit here and judge nobody and put them on the fucking canceled list, but I will say that I just need to see the last 3 women that you dated to know your preference, to see if this whole Megan Good situation, and she might not even know, but I don't know, something just don't seem right about this situation. But go ahead, bro.
What I think about that is, first of all, King the Conqueror.
Great movie, right?
Yeah, that shit was dope.
I ain't see it, but I heard it was good.
This dude. So first I heard he smacked a white bitch.
Another one?
No.
Oh, that one.
When I first heard about it, yeah. And my whole thing about it was like,
yeah, Erika left and commented. She said I had to charge this phone. God damn it.
I hear that. Yo, I told I said that, yeah, if he,
the actor from Creed,
if he did that, he grimy. But if she was in there whooping him and all that, and I was like, yo, like he probably was trying to get away, and she probably was being vicious and like, yo, doing whatever she was doing, and he had to reboot her.
He had to what?
Reboot her. Like, it's not working. Reboot.
Nigga said he had to reboot
like you hit
her,
the
yo.
TV to reboot
that
her.
is funny, yo. It shouldn't be, but it's hilarious.
It's not right, but it's sad that these women be saying, yo, they want to do to shake them sometimes. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you
fetish, bro.
Why you want me to do that to you? Like,
fetish,
I don't want to do all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
wrong with a little smack.
Nah, I be like, chill. Like, we not about to do all that.
Not like that. Just like.
No, it ain't. No, man. See, that's toxic, yo. That's toxic as fuck. Why do I have to
the
deal
most
with that?
I do?
You don't know.
It's like
some
choke.
people
I choke. I like choking.
That.
I ain't gonna hold you. Not like crazy, like you can't breathe choke. But like, you know, one arm choke, like, you know what I mean, eye contact, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure she's still being able to breathe. You You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that. Oh, slutty
Yeah.
choking. I thought you was talking about like,
Nah.
No, not when she's
violence.
acting
That's
up.
what I'm talking about.
No.
You know, dealing with like.
But where
People
do
when
you
they
draw the
hands
line?
are-
Because why it's okay
You
in
draw
that
the line
regard.
once it hurts.
No. I'm saying why it is okay in that regard, but you say you shouldn't have to smack her. But she want to be smacked or choked. That's why she acting up.
Yeah. You don't like that?
Smiley's conflicted because you're free.
Oh, you don't like that? Oh.
No, I wouldn't want no female smacking me.
No, not
smack
smacking
her.
you. Talking about smacking.
No,
smacking
I wouldn't.
her, choking her,
I
spitting
wouldn't
in her
want to.
mouth.
I don't like that shit. Like I should like.
Crazy.
I hit my enemies. I don't want to. I don't
It's
want to
like,
hit
yo,
like
right,
somebody.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Some women want that, and it's crazy because
I slap her butt.
you
cheeks.
don't know that they be
hard,
wanting
too,
that
like,
until
drum
you
that
do it because most of their
crazy.
interactions with men
I
are
slam
never to
concrete
that
for
level,
a living.
yo.
Yeah, I don't.
A lot of dudes do just normal stuff. They just do regular missionary strokes.
Oh no!
They hit it
I
from the
use
back, whatever.
25%.
They don't be trying to.
Yeah, guys
do the
don't be
Dougie
want.
and
They
all
be
that.
scared to do that because
I'm
they
terrified.
think
Like a lot of dudes don't be
they like, I'm not-
doing extra stuff. Like,
terrified.
you know what I mean? Because after a while, sex is just sex. But that's why people be trying other things with other people. Because people don't really listen to what their partner wants and then keep on like giving them what they want. Like your partner want to do it in different places, then you should do it in different places with your partner. If your partner only wants to do it like this, then you should compromise and say, hey, let's do it like this. If they're comfortable with compromising to do something that's going to make you happy, that's a person that you're going to be in a long relationship with.
What if it did make you happy? What if there was a certain position that you didn't like very well because it didn't really please you, but it pleased her? Do you say, oh, okay, I'm going to let her get her fun, but then, you know, or do you be like, nah, we're not going to do that because it doesn't feel good?
Nah, I'm not selfish. But it depends on, like, you know, I'm going to get tired or something like that. As long as it's not crossing my boundaries. It's not doing anything that I'm not comfortable with. But if it's something that I don't really get off on this, but she really likes when I do this. Like, with sex, nothing's really taboo, really, to me, unless it's dealing with something that questions sexuality, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Those are the lines that I don't cross. But every area is fair game. You know what I mean? On the woman, in my opinion. And if she allows me to do certain things, it's gonna happen. Because I just want to do it. I'm curious to do it anyway. So if she wants it to happen, it's gonna happen.
Whatever do you mean?
Like, there's every hole that her ear, everything.
Her ear.
Yo, this nigga need help. That nigga said her ear, yo. What?
Every orifice.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
when a girl,
you gonna hear where
what
I'm
do you
coming
do?
from.
What do you do? What do you do when a woman asks
Ask for
to
that?
give you top?
Ask to give you time?
She asks. She begs you. She
I've
says,
had that.
I would really love you explicit to have it.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had the whole dialogue. Oh, like, oh yeah, I can't wait to suck your man.
Right.
Yeah, and I like that type shit.
Right.
But you have to be about it. Like, you can't come and then just be like, I'm gonna just suck the tip. You know what I'm saying? They don't be like, oh, you had me hyped for nothing.
Nah,
yo. It's over.
But then they don't perform at the level that you want them to. But they try to do it.
But usually when somebody talking like that, they know
they bought their shit.
They about that life.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But that's not. I don't think that's a wife though.
It's not.
If you
just out there advertising it, like, I got.
I got this mouth for
3,000.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
That's
Why
not.
is you just saying that?
But then it's like, do you feel comfortable slutting out your wife?
Sometimes yes and sometimes no.
Like, what is too?
Sometimes
What
yes,
is too?
sometimes
What is
no.
too far for your wife? What is too far for your wife?
Too far from what anal?
Sexually, anal is too far for your wife. Okay.
So you really would never do anal?
What if your wife just wanted to try it? She never did it before. She wanted to try it.
Like harlot. Nah, like,
This nigga with these 1872 words, yo.
You succubus. Yeah, man. I'm gonna hit her with some old ye words. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hope she never asked for that shit. Cause
you know, like that.
I feel like if I can't please you through your pussy, then I failed as a man.
But I don't think that just because someone requests
you gotta
for you to put it
communicate.
in,
You gotta communicate. You gotta work on
that
certain
means that
things.
they don't like it the other way. They might just like that too. On
I think people are afraid to talk.
Like I said,
people like quiet. People like quiet sex. People like quiet sex.
To shit, like it's just
so you just
because people be feeling ashamed. Yeah, people be feeling ashamed when they be having.
Like the worst thing I do is probably stick my thumb up your butt, but I'm washing my hands like right after. I'm not like laying down. Let's go to sleep, babe. No, I'm washing my shit. And it's obvious too. Like I'll get up. You need anything? I'll be right back. This nasty bitch. I'm not smelling. Some niggas. I'm not doing that,
bro. What you talking about, bro?
See, but then I like to kiss, so we're never gonna kiss if you do that. You see what I'm saying?
No kissing.
We're not doing that, bro. That shit is just too much, yo. Once you get shit,
so you don't kiss her after she do you, give you fellatio?
That's crazy, right?
I'm gonna be honest. Yes.
Okay, so
because the pussy is sacred. All right. And I haven't said I didn't eat pussy. I said I don't eat ass. I don't play with ass. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
So
that's different. If I stick my finger in her ass and she suck my thumb, I'm not kissing that bitch. You see what I'm saying? I'm not kissing that bitch.
I be hearing a lot of stories about people that did anal and they were like, they got. Listen, this is an update for people if you want to try that. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to clean yourself out first. Get an enema. Fill it up, you squeeze it up, so it cleans it out.
Oh my
because
goodness.
You're never fully clean. There's like pounds of feces in your.
You see the process you have to do just to do this type of shit.
And
literally,
because I've heard people say that they done that and they had a shitty dick. Or whatever, but that's because the person probably didn't do that, and then you can't be eating wild shit either.
Now you got to change your diet.
It's gonna pile because you got to be clean in order for because you have to relax. If you're relaxing, that's gonna relax your muscles and force it to. That's why it ends up getting on. So you got to make sure there's nothing in there so that doesn't happen.
I think there's a reason why there are so many steps into just doing this versus how convenient pussy is. Pussy literally gets wet for you. Yeah. Pussy literally says, you know what, we're gonna cream for you because this is what it's for. Ass don't cream for you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you stick shit in there, then it's, you know what I mean? Or shit's coming out. That's the only cream.
Nah, that shit.
You feel me? Doodle butter.
It do get wet though. Cause
I bet it does, but after, probably
after they stimulate it though.
Yeah.
Because it takes some work to get it in here.
Yeah, you gotta relax, and you can't.
It's not a favorable thing to do, but if she was my wife and she asked me to do it, and my wife is gorgeous, then I would consider doing it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind doing it, but it's like that's almost crossing a line, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like that's almost like right there at a threshold of crossing a line. Because you really don't want to violate your wife like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's really a sacred place, that you don't want to, that's like a do not enter. That's exit only. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, people use it sometimes for other things. And I don't think, some women love it. You know what I mean? But it's, sometimes that's why I say I'll do like, I'll put a finger on her butt or something like that. You know what I mean? I'll keep it like casual like that. That's casual for me. You know what I mean? But all the other crazy stuff, like I don't do it. But I'm just saying, like a woman's body, like,
you do everything to her body, but a guy, you would have limitations. Normally, you should have limitations. You know what I mean? But
All right, can we get off this now?
yeah, yeah. What else? Oh yeah. Well, we did kind of talk about the guy that had the
I don't know what
three
happened.
wives.
I don't know what happened to Jonathan Majors. How he
Yeah,
how
I
he
don't
got
even know.
into that fucking.
I don't even know.
Shit, it's documented.
But shit,
Whatever it is.
with him, yo, like him jumping to my joint, because she was my girl first.
Who?
Megan Good.
She was your joint first.
I don't know if he like brown sugar. I don't know if he don't. Or if
Brown
he
Sugar was
do.
that movie. Was it most in that?
He's not saying about the movie.
Oh.
He's calling the Megan Good brown sugar.
Like Megan Good. But
That was my movie though.
Cause you said like you don't know like with his past of if it's just like a publicity stunt or something. I'm saying like I think Megan Good is bad. So maybe he came to his senses.
Act bad. If you look good,
and
act bad.
He's trying to do something for PR to reestablish his place in society.
Cool.
Because Jonathan Majors, because of what happened with the white girl.
That sounds like a publicity stunt.
It do, but it could be natural. I mean, cause she is fire.
She's fired.
Everybody want a shot.
I just want to see, who you was fucking with before. Maybe maybe this was the last situation that he could be in, and he could have been like, nah, nigga, I don't want to fuck this.
He probably was definitely smashing snow bunnies. Like,
I know he
was.
He
seemed like a snow bunny smasher. Like,
you
know what I mean?
His last girl, I'm pretty sure she wasn't the only girl that he
probably
fucked with that was white. When you got a track record like that.
But but that's why I said before, like, I don't discriminate. Like, as long as you treat me right, we good. It's certain things I'm looking for. I don't care where you came from. I don't care if you Spanish. I don't care if you black. I don't care if you whatever. I just care that you treat me a certain way. I won't necessarily go towards a snow bunny, but I seen some snow bunnies that's fire. I mean, bad, bro. You know what I mean? In real life. So like, if you fuck with women, you gonna fuck with that chick. Cause if she come at you and she be on some shit like, I just want you right now, like I don't care, like put a condom on, have her papers in her hand or some shit. Niggas is gonna smash, nigga. Like it ain't no walking away unless you don't play for that team. That's the only thing I could think of.
Nah, you
she
could be
fire.
set
She
up,
a
nigga.
woman, bro.
I would feel to be honest with you, Smiley. I would feel like I'm being set up. I wouldn't do it. I don't care how the fuck bad she is. She coming up to me, oh yeah, we can fuck. I got the paperwork.
Nah, but I'm saying a hypothetical situation.
Here, I'm not dumb.
Hypothetical situation, things are good. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said on a hypothetical
to be
situation.
logical,
if things
righteous.
were good and she just did that shit, I wouldn't believe that would be just my luck. I think it would be a setup.
So you be in your own way.
Yeah, 100%. But I think it would save me. I think it would save me, bro. I think God doesn't want me to start having sex with random bitches just because they got their paperwork right.
He might
be blessing you.
He might be blessing
Here
you.
you go.
Like, yo, you been doing so good.
He gonna bless me.
You been doing so good, OD. You know, here you go.
He gonna bless me in a way where I know it's a blessing. He not gonna
bless me. That's a blessing. I know that's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Come with her paperwork.
Yeah,
let's go now. And then she turned into an alien or some shit.
I hope not.
God damn it.
We here for a short time. We're not here for a long. We're here for a good time, not for a long time.
Fuck all that shit, yo.
Shit.
I'm here for as long as I can get here for it. God damn it. I got shit to do. They got shit to do. We got shit to do. Fuck that energy, nigga. What you putting out in the fucking universe that y'all just here for a short, and then y'all die tomorrow? Oh shit, it was here for a short time.
But you know, like,
y'all better
you know,
chill the fuck out. Like, y'all don't say that.
Life is time. Life is time,
exactly.
bro.
So you're gonna manifest the time that you get. You better.
You gotta take advantage of every time, every moment.
Absolutely.
That you have.
Don't waste it saying that this shit's short and we here for a short time. Fuck
it is.
Fuck that. No, that's subjective. That's subjective.
Less than 100 years is not a long time.
That's subjective, bro. That's subjective. I feel like a long time is 75 years, 80 years. I'm cool with that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That's solid.
So what you gonna do in that 75 years?
I'm gonna live life.
How?
I'm gonna be old and distinguished and
distinguished and what?
Yeah, and whatever I'm doing in my endeavors, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Probably by then they're gonna have fucking, you know, what I mean, technology. Technology's gonna take over. Oh yeah, I'm definitely. Bree definitely gonna have some goddamn kids.
You're gonna have So, what do you think the future holds for us as a culture? Currently, the way things are right now. To be honest, what do you think is going to fuck on? What do you think? Doom gonna be possibilities? What?
Nigga, I think AI is gonna play a bigger part in civilization than it's supposed to, and it's going to be very similar to the Terminator in that aspect, because certain AI beings are gonna be used like how people would use appliances. Mm-hmm. So because they are artificial intelligence and because they look like us now, or they can be designed in a body that look like us now, and they're gonna want rights, and people are gonna be like, no, we're not gonna give you rights, you're our appliance, blah blah blah, mm-hmm. because you're gonna have to incorporate them in the civilization. They're mm-hmm. already smarter than us. It's gonna be a war. And it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be some movie shit. You know what I'm saying? Either that, or they're gonna fake some alien invasion, and they're gonna say that because of the alien invasion, everybody has to work together as one, and that's how they're gonna implement one world government. Wow. Because everybody's gonna be scared of the
people. Been seeing weird stuff.
That's in the sky. They're getting
a lot of weird sightings.
They're getting us ready. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
But you know.
Yeah, in a bunch of different places all over people are.
I do believe that if you're spiritual and religious, this could be a good thing, because if you're spiritual and religious, it could be the second coming of like Christ type shit. You know what I mean? Metaphorically and physically speaking. So you never know. Because I think the Christ has everything to do with the Son. That's why they say the Father, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I think they were talking about the actual Son. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that gets deep.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That get deep, yeah. We'll see, but I think out of those three, for sure.
He said, "We'll see. Let's see if the world's gonna end."
We'll see.
Yo, we
tune in next time on this episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Right, because I know, like,
I'm just young child.
The end is gonna come, and I just accept it. So I'm like in the here and now, which is like what they were talking about on this podcast I was watching earlier, called King's Riches. They were saying that women generally look for the now possibility and not the future.
I don't believe that.
Meaning, a lot of them will have a situation with this dude and be like, all right, I'm cool to have a situation with this dude. If this happens, I don't care because he's handsome or whatever. We're going to have a decent looking child together. I don't care if you don't take care of it, whatever. But a guy is like, he's irresponsible because he didn't wear a condom in the first place. But he just has to still be a man and stand up for his, do what he's supposed to do regardless of any situation because you made your bed, lay in it, etc., etc.
Listen.
We on the move like I need a new